Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on quick to encourage you guys to stay till the end of the video, because at the end of every video I come on with the finished project and I give everybody tips, tricks, and mistakes that I may have made during the video. And I find that people are asking questions, and it's all the stuff that I tell you at the end of the video when I come on in person showing you the project. Anyway, enjoy the video. For this project, I started with a 12 by 9 inch frame that I had picked up at a garage sale. I took the backing off and I cleaned up the glass. And I've been doing some experimenting with just using painter's tape to seal the glass to the frame to prevent resin leaks. Normally I use Elmer's glue and then do the painter's tape, but I've been hearing so many people use so many different things that they say works, and some have said that's all they use is the painter's tape. So I thought I would give it a try on a few projects, and I will let you know whether it works or not. So once you pour, so the purpose of the tape is to hold the glass in place and to help prevent resin leaks when you pour resin on the other side. Now, when you do pour resin on the other side, the resin, once it's cured, permanently adheres it to the glass. So I printed up some clip art off of my Cricut program and I taped that to the back of the glass. Then I took clear Elmer's glue and I traced around the entire perimeter of the rabbit. I took a 2mm rhinestone chain that I had gotten on Amazon and I totally traced around on top of the clear Elmer's glue. Do not worry about the Elmer's glue getting out of the area or getting onto the glass. Once you pour resin on top of the clear Elmer's glue, it'll totally disappear. So I just kind of straightened out the line. I also used the clear Elmer's glue and the rhinestone chains for the feet, the whiskers, and his eyes. Also use this gallery glass paint. It's kind of like a puff paint for the part of the pads on his feet. But I did end up taking it off, but I just wanted you to know what those black dots were as I show the rest of the project. I used another 2mm rhinestone chain on top of the clear Elmer's glue to create the egg and the stripes on the egg. So the next day when it was dry, and it's really important that you let it dry first, otherwise those rhinestone chains will shift around, I took some ASHLAND decorative filler. It's the silver reflective ASHLAND decorative filler that they have up there all the time. And this was actually painted with the Artist Loft iridescent medium to give it more of a white appearance. So I started filling that in, and then I realized I needed to make a nose and a mouth before I went any further. And I went ahead and used the black rhinestone chain for that, and then continued to use to put the ASHLAND decorative filler in all of the areas of the bunny rabbit. And I did use some clear Elmer's glue to hold that down a little bit. I just didn't want anything to move. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be working on the project, and I didn't want to risk anything getting bumped. I also put the pink ASHLAND decorative filler in the bunny's belly, his ears, and his foot. And you can see that I took that gallery glass, those black dots on his feet, off, and I ended up using these half-back pearls. Like, I actually took them out to the garage and sprayed them with some pink spray paint. It was the TAMIYA metallic pink spray paint. And after I sprayed them, then I glued them down. I thought that looked a lot cuter than the black. I thought it went better with the bunny. Then I started filling in the Easter egg with the pink ASHLAND decorative filler because it has some pink stripes and it also has some purple stripes. And the purple ASHLAND decorative filler was colored with the purple translucent TAMIYA spray paint. I also took the purple glass and sprinkled it down at the very bottom of the project. Then for the black eyes for the bunny, I took the Let's Resin black resin. You can actually buy Let's Resin, UV resin in different colors, but you can also take regular UV resin and color it with mica powders or alcohol inks. But this is so easy. So the black Let's Resin I used in the eyes, the UV resin, and then put the UV light over it. After that had cured, I used regular white acrylic paint and used the back of a paintbrush and dipped it in the white paint and made 2 dots in each, or 1 dot in each eye. I'm using for this project is Let's Resin epoxy resin. It's a 1:1 ratio resin that you mix slowly in a cup for 3 minutes to prevent bubbles. You scrape the sides, you scrape the bottom to ensure thorough mixing. I usually drizzle it over the glass first and then up around the edges and into the corners. And I use my spoon or whatever tool I happen to be working with that day to kind of spread it around and make sure it's covering all the areas. I used my kitchen torch to get rid of the bubbles, and I have these little flowers that are actually buttons, and I put those on first, and then I have some tiny iridescent rhinestones that I put in the center of each of the flowers, and I put those on last. You do not want to pour resin over them or they will lose their iridescent quality. You really need to test your gemstones before you put them on your project to make sure that they won't lose any of their sparkly or iridescent quality. The butterfly up at the top and use some little beads to make the tendrils, and then I had some little tiny pearls that I spread around down on top of the purple glass. When I'm done with the project, I always come back every 15 minutes to check for glass placement, to check for bubbles, to possibly retorch, and to check for sediment. This particular resin needs to set at temperatures between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe it has a work time of 45 minutes. All resins are different. You need to read the directions for the resin that you are using. Hey everyone. So this was a super cute project, and you know I still have the tape on the back, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I need some glasses to see what I'm doing. My Dollar Tree glasses. So because I've been experimenting with this to see if, and you know this has been on for several days, I should have took it off right away. I wanted to see if it's going to cause problems as far as the resin leaking through, because I've been doing this without glue and just with the painter's tape, just to see, you know, because some people, oh dear, that's taking the black right off. Saying that it's overkill using that. They just use tape. A lot of people say they use UV resin. There's all different ways to seal the back. Well, this did not have any leaks at all. So that's good. So I may continue to do that. So the painter's tape adheres the glass to the frame and helps prevent resin leaks when you pour resin on this side. And then once you pour the resin on that side, the resin actually permanently adheres the glass to the frame. So that's another reason you gotta make sure you push it up around the edges. So this turned out really cute, and I love it. I put the black rhinestone chain on it, and I didn't know whether I was going to like it or not, but it really makes it pop, I think, with the black rhinestone chain. And just the extra little details with the little flowers, and I put some white pearls down at the bottom. I don't know if you can see them. And the little butterfly up at the top, and just a super easy project. This would be a great beginner project for somebody just with the rhinestone chains and the glass, because it's just super easy. You're not cutting any glass or anything. But anyway, and then this is the, excuse me, this is the UV resin that I used for the eyes, and then a little dot of white paint. But you can always just use black paint, but I really love that colored UV resin. that really comes in handy. So anyway, an easy project. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. If you enjoy the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We have the Facebook page going. A bunch of really creative people posting their artwork. Very helpful if you have questions. And come join us there. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.